All right, guys, it is on screen, off screen. We're back with another episode. I've got Lauren, who went through torture this week. It was sound absolutely terrible. And then Josh, that is just so great. He's so fantastic, and he's losing money left and right. Apparently,
Yep.
not my ideal way of using money, but it's okay. He does what he does. It's okay.
Conlin's opening. Everyone's sad.
And I am doing great, except for some things. Like, we're all dealing with stuff, okay, guys? We're all dealing with stuff. I am curious about what Lauren's topic is, because I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so I sent Josh an edit this week with, I believe I described it as diabolical. It is an edit to 21 Pilots Drag Path, and I think Josh shared it with you, Conlin, because I was like, Josh, we should show Conlin this edit on the stream if you haven't already sent it to him. He's like, I already sent it to him. It's the edit of
Under the Red
Batman.
Hood.
Yeah, Under the Red Hood.
Oh, it's that thing. That thing is cool.
Yeah. I started watching this and I was like, oh, she. So this is an edit by, I think it's Twurger, Twurger. Anyway, I've been obsessed with that edit all week and just been listening to it over and over. And then it's really hard to get a copy of the song because you have to like buy the album to get it, but you can't buy a digital album to get it. Like you have to get a physical one. So I think I'm still going to buy the physical CD, but I also Captain Jack Sparrowed it and I have it on my computer now. But I was like, I would have bought it. Anyway, but this song, Drag Pass, like, it's been ruining my life. Best way. Because then I'm coming up with like edits for like characters I've had in my mind for it, and I've been writing. I'm only on the script part, but I want to animate this little bit. And like, this song is so, like, for people who don't feel seen or didn't feel seen, and they're like just wishing somebody could like notice them. Like, I feel like this song hurts a little bit more when you listen to the whole thing, because like at the first half, it's like the devil found it. It says like the devil found me, and then the second part is like him begging somebody to like find him, and then the last half is somebody found him. But yeah, with that edit of Batman Under the Red Hood, everybody go find that. It is diabolical. It is perfect. It is so sad. Especially when he's like drag path. All right, and then yeah, for anybody who's had a past where like they want somebody to like notice them, this song's hurts real great.
Hurts real great.
Hurts real great. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody else has been seeing edits of Drag Path. A really popular one is of the pufferfish. And then you have the 21 Pilots fandom being really mad that everybody's like, they don't know what the song's about. And I was like, honestly, a great song can be applied in so many different ways. And this just shows that this is a great song because everybody can apply it to their lives or to something that they know. And yeah, anyway, it's a really great song and I am obsessed.
Well, good. What would
It
you
is
rate
really good
this song on a scale of 1 to 10?
10, 11, 15.
35,000.
It keeps going up.
pretty great song. So, all-time favorite song now.
What's my all-time favorite song?
No, this is an all-time favorite song then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have an all-time favorite song?
Rosalind, instrumental.
Rosalind Instrumental by who?
Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of what his name is? I know he does a song.
Luke Music?
No, he does a song with Taylor Swift on the album I told you to listen to, Conlin. Let me search it up right here. Everybody's screaming who's listening because they know.
Penelope?
I don't.
Just me?
Uh,
Saunderism music?
what the heck? No.
Bon Iver?
Bon Iver. There you go. Yeah, except the instrumental version.
Well, so why is an instrumental your all-time favorite song?
I have listened to it on repeat over and over for years when I'm sad.
Okay.
Like, makes me feel like, I don't know. Somebody did an edit to that song as well, and it just, like, made me not feel so alone. So, that's one of those two.
What's the edit?
The edit is... I would have to search deep to find it, but it has Peter Parker sing when Aunt May is, spoilers, dying. And he says, "It's okay, it's just you and me." In there, it has that placed with the music, and it's, oh, actually, I kind of posted my own edit to that, and it's of me and Chansey by a lake, and he's like coming towards me all happy like, and I have that the sound of that edit to that video.
Cool.
So I'll just share with you, show you. But yeah, Drag Path is now up there with that edit.
Very cool.
I
That
watched
is
it and I-
absolutely awesome. Super cool. Do any of the epic songs get up there for you?
Yes. There's, I'm blanking on it, but Calypso sings it as Odysseus is leaving.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
I'm not sorry for loving you.
I'm not sorry for loving you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that song. Yeah, that one
Hermes
was-
Twerking has got to be up there for you. I mean, it's a top song for sure.
I think that one's the one that I would say is like more ingrained in my mind of any of them, but I really like that whole album. Well, albums. I like the whole.
Yeah,
They need to
they're
make
all
a.
great.
Yeah. They need to make the movie, the anime, the whatever. They need to make it. I'm happy with the animatics. I want more. They're very good.
Yeah. Let's get some real fully animated movie. That would be really cool. Thank you for finding Drag Path. It's awesome. I really, really liked it. Batman Under the Red Hood is so ridiculously good. And it's one of the movies that I recommend to people who say they don't like cartoons. Because if you like Batman, you should just watch that. It's fantastic.
Some of the animators who do Vox Machina came from there. And that's a lot of the style that I wish I could do. And so I've been watching a lot of, I've been watching it a lot. It's also a good movie. I don't know, did I talk about when I watched it on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Oh, well then I will talk about that next week. Because I've watched it 4 times now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, for
That's
anybody who's listening, I think our shared topic for next week is going to be Batman Under the Red Hood. So watch
in
along
next
with
week.
us. Yeah.
and watch the edit.
Watch the 21
the movie.
Pilots edit, because it's also awesome.
Yeah, watch the movie, then watch the edit.
Yeah.
All right, with that, let's go to my topic, which was Josh's topic last week. Chad Powers. This show is freaking hilarious. It's really good, Josh. I was surprised how good this is. Chad Powers is fantastic. It's a very, very funny show. And something I was impressed with the show is I feel like Hollywood is more progressive. Everybody kind of knows that. And they'll have these gay characters that are in these TV shows, and a lot of times they don't feel real. They feel like caricatures of gay characters, or they're that like super femmy gay guy that I don't see a whole lot. Most of the friends that I have that are gay are not like that. This one has a gay character that is my favorite gay character in any show ever, easily. It's not even close. He's funny. He feels just like a genuine, real person. It doesn't feel like it's characterized. It doesn't. It just feels authentic. And you have the guy who is pretending to be Chad Powers, who at the very beginning is like this total bro, and his dad is gay. He's from Hollywood, he's from California. He has all of these like. Another thing that a lot of these shows do is I feel like they have to make fun of the right side of the aisle, and a lot of the right side ideals that they bring up. Yeah, there are people that are like that, but I don't think it's most people. Most people are pretty chill, both on the left and the right. They're just kind of chill. And this one works because you have a character that is from California who has a gay, probably super liberal dad. So he's thinking that this is what a right wing nutbag would be like. So I'm gonna say like they'll bring up a joke and they'll be like, "What happened to you?" Well, it was probably the vaccines. Like it's just super. It's like super stereotypical, but it works because of the environment that this main character probably came from. And it makes the entire show actually feel more authentic, even though it is so unbelievably ridiculous. Which I think is pretty dang cool. The acting is really good. I think. What's his name, Josh?
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. I think this is some of the most impressed I've been with Glenn Powell because a lot of times he's just kind of the same character. I like the character, but it's kind of the same thing. And in this one, when he's playing Chad Powers, it feels different. And I was impressed with it. I was impressed with the way that he goes back and forth. It's really well done. Some of the football scenes are really good. And it's just absolutely so funny. Have you seen the last episode yet, Josh?
Yeah, I've seen it all.
Okay, cool. What did you think about the end?
Disappointed, like I reported, because they built up to the big game with Georgia and didn't show it, and they haven't been greenlight for season 2 yet, so it's kind of just like, that could be the end of that show.
I would be okay if it was the end of the show.
I wouldn't. They didn't answer any questions.
I know, but you're just left with him being like, suck it. I get to do whatever I want. You guys will get in trouble if not. And I really liked at the very end the backup quarterback, the super religious Christian guy, who's the entire time being like this nice guy. He's like, screw you. No, this guy sucks. And I just love them blowing up like that. I thought it was funny.
It was, yeah. There's a lot of really good stuff in that episode. It just didn't feel as complete of an episode to me, and then ended on a cliffhanger, and we're still not greenlight for season 2. That's my problem with it.
To me, it kind of ended as a possible full turn, because he goes from losing this big game to creating this new identity to deciding he's going to stick with this new identity to having the game with the same team that he lost to originally.
But
and yes,
he doesn't
it would be
play
more
the
full
game.
circle if
It's
he plays the
beginning
game.
of the game.
But I don't hate it. I don't hate it
either.
But yeah, anyway, I liked the show a lot. I thought it was I thought it was really good. It was a good recommendation from Josh. Do you want to watch this at all, Lauren?
Yeah, it's a Unplex. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll probably watch it this week because it seemed very interesting to me. 'Cause it was funny because then I was like looking it up last week because Chad Powers is like the alter ego of Glenn Powell, right?
Yeah.
And when I first just like looked up the pictures, it's like, who is this dude? I was like, I know that's Glenn Powell. Who's that guy? Because I didn't realize that he put on prosthetics, and they do a really good job of changing what he looks like.
It's really good.
Yeah, it was so funny because I was thinking that maybe they tried to get like a lookalike like him, and I was like, they didn't even get close. And then I looked up the real life Chad Powers too to see like how that compared. So yeah, I'm interested in watching it.
Well, there is no real life Chad Powers.
Well, like
it was Eli Manning.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Was that
I thought you looked up
Manning.
Eli Manning's Glenn Powell and thought that was a real dude. I was like, nope,
No.
also a fake person.
Yeah, no. I looked up Eli Manning and then what he dressed up as, and I was like, pretty good. I wouldn't have guessed.
You would have had no idea.
Yeah, I thought that you were just saying that he just said, no, my name's this, but still looked the same. So, yeah, seeing the difference, I was like, oh, they went full, I'm not him. So, yeah, I'm interested.
I would be, like, to Josh's point, I would have liked it more if it was a little bit longer. It did feel short.
How many
like,
episodes?
just in general, it felt short. It's 6 episodes.
Oh, that's what's like...
Well, let me put it this way. I feel like the other 5 episodes were more efficient with their time. Like, the episode itself, I didn't feel like necessarily needed to be longer, but the other ones just had more in it.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I would like more episodes. I wish this was even just 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
But I miss the old sitcoms where you get a lot more than 6 episodes, because that's really short for a sitcom. That's really short.
Yeah, but they're 4 45-minute episodes instead of
That's true.
10, 20-minute episodes.
So you're getting like 12 episodes worth of content.
I remember it used to be like if it was 20 minutes long, there was like 40 in a season. And then if there was like 20 episodes, they were 45 minutes long. But yeah, things are turning over a lot more quickly and it's shortening episodes. And especially because everything goes straight to streaming now, that's why we have such short episodes, which kind of sucks. But yeah.
Anyway, good show. I'll be curious what you think about it, Lauren. With that, let's go to Josh's topic. What do you got, man?
Well, before we move on, I do want to say this.
Yeah.
It is still very much written by liberals. So it is much more genuine feeling, and there is no propaganda in it, which is good. But there is enough in it that shows that like the show's based in South Georgia. Like, that's where the team is. And that you can tell that they still clearly don't really understand Republicans and how they're written and what that part of the world is. Specifically, there's a scene where they find a gun and start freaking out. And I'm like, they're in South Georgia. Everyone has a gun.
Guns.
Yeah, like, no, you wouldn't be freaking out or surprised that you found a gun in somebody's car in South Georgia. Like... stuff like that. But I do also want to know, Conlon, what would you rate season 1 on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.4 is what I want to give.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Like, I really, really enjoyed it. And I think that the 2 characters that find the gun might freak out a little bit about the gun. Because you have guy who's the F-boy, main character, but he is from California, and then you have the gay kid. And I'm like, maybe. Part of the reason that it worked better for me is because of the situation with the story. Because yes, it did feel like the typical show where they have to make knocks at right-wing beliefs because they have to do it. Like it's a quota or something. It did feel that way, but it came from a character where it's like, shit, what do I know about somebody who would play this character? Well, I probably like eat squirrels and stuff. I don't know. Vaccine's bad. Yeah, the wolves. I don't know. It worked for me.
I see your point. I didn't see it that way. And I do think most of the time it's fine, and I agree with you. I do think the gun scene is a little far. I would particularly say maybe Glenn Powell's character, but the gay guy has been in South Georgia for years at this point.
That's true.
Like, it was definitely a little bit out there, and I wanted to point out that I saw that. But I am glad that you liked it. 8.4, that's a good score. It is a little bit higher than I was expecting, so I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I ate through it. I watched it all in one sitting. I shouldn't have. I had other things to do, but I was like, I want the next episode. I want the next episode. I want the next episode. And it was just funny. It's just a funny show.
Good.
All right, with that, what do you got, Josh?
Okay, so my show is called The Grand Prix of Europe, and this is a movie I just kind of stumbled upon, and I was like, I like racing. I like Pixar. This isn't Pixar, but it looks very Pixar, the animation style. No questions asked. I'm gonna try and watch it and see what this is all about. It's a cute little animated film. It's very, very generic storytelling. You can absolutely call out every single plot point that they're gonna go through in like the first 15 minutes. I think it's good that it brings attention to racing. The animation is done really well. I wish that the cast would have been actual drivers, because that would have been cool. But they didn't do that, and it does still have a pretty stacked cast. The main guy is actually the guy from... that doctor show that you really liked that was recommended to us that I didn't like quite as much, but still was good. No.
The one that I put on my top 10 that I should remember the name of right now, but I can't remember the name of.
That one.
That one. Yeah, it's a great show, but I can't remember the name of it right now.
So the cast...
Artful Dodger.
Yeah, that's the one. The cast is actually really good. Everybody does a really good job. It doesn't really do anything special. But it's still really, really good. The characters are interesting. Yeah, I think that for me, I put it as a 7.4 out of 10. For somebody who was like 8 or 9, like, this is a great movie. It is just clean. It is just fun. Yeah, it's predictable, but it's cute and not a bad time to spend an hour and a half. It's not very long.
Cool. And when did this come out?
I have no idea.
I'll look it up.
This year.
2025, yeah.
Oh, cool. Like brand new. Sweet. That's awesome. I don't think I'm going to watch it, but I'm glad you had a good time.
I'm watching it right now. Just kidding.
She's like, I'm bored of this podcast already. I'm going to watch this.
I do think you guys would both like it. I don't think you'd watch it and think it was a waste of time. Conlon, yes, it is very predictable, but the characters are interesting enough that I think you'd say, well, that was pretty good. And Lauren, it's very cute and has an enemies to lovers storyline. And it pays it off really well, and the fact that they don't just jump into being inappropriate. They're just like, at the end, they're basically like, let's be best friends. And you're like, yay! They got over their crap. How cute.
Love that.
All of the
Best
characters
friends are like a
are
relationship.
animals. Yeah, all the characters are animals. They're animated very well. It's just cute. It's a good time.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go to our shared topic, guys. Lauren, you suggested this. What did you think?
I love this show. It's funny because I have no idea how you guys are gonna react to this. I think this was 1996 or 7. Okay. It has like this is when John Goodman was like in everything. So you have like this family of small people that are like living in this house, and like they have like rules are like don't ever be seen, and like the people who live in the house are like why is everything going missing, and then they realize that the audience realizes it's because of the borrowers, and like it's not the greatest green screen, but I do love like watching them because there's a scene where the daughter wants to get ice cream in the freezer, so she has her little brother help like get her into the freezer to get some ice cream, but then he's not strong enough to keep the door open, so it shuts, and he's like screams for his dad to come help, and the dad has to like run all the way across the kitchen to go help, and like it's really bad green screen, but it's really I don't know, I think like endearing, cute, like just remember this 1997. Like I like how they do some camera tricks, but it's also you can also tell it's a green screen, and him like using the mixer to mix up his the rope to like pull them up to the countertop, and anyway, and then he uses the toaster thing to like pop him up on top of things. It's just I think it's really cute. And then they find out that John Goodman is this lawyer who's trying to get their house and bulldoze it down, and he's trying to convince them that their aunt didn't leave them the house in the will, so they're forced to move out. But the borrowers are like, this is our house, we don't want to leave, we don't want it to be demolished. Yeah, there's just like a lot of I just think it's really cute with how like they have to navigate the world being so small. And so yeah, it's one of my comfort shows. It's something I watched a lot when I was younger. And I didn't realize that Tom Felton was the little kid. So Draco Malfoy is
blew my mind.
Yeah, it's so cute. Anyway, I love shows apparently where there's like little people, because I also love The Mouse on the Motorcycle.
Magical Legend of the Leprechaun.
Magical Legend of the Leprechauns. I love when like they get creative with like what they have to do for like what they use for things.
Have you seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yes, I also love Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. There's something about like having like small people live in a big person's world and how they use like the small. I also love Tinkerbell. I'm not ashamed. But yeah, so I'm more curious to see how you guys liked it, since you don't have the nostalgia behind it and the affinity for small people.
What did you think, Josh?
I couldn't finish this movie. I tried 3 times, and 3 times I fell asleep right after they fell out of the truck, basically, is where I got to each time. I kind of like the characters. I think they're cute, nice little characters. The premise is pretty good. I don't like John Goodman as the villain. He hasn't really fleshed that out. I know he plays a villain in some other stuff and does a pretty good job, but in this one, he feels like Fred Flintstone pretending to be a villain to me, and it doesn't really work. Like, I just don't buy him as a real estate guru lawyer guy who's trying to demolish this. Like, he just feels silly to me. And I know that, like, it's a kid's show, but, like, I feel like you have to buy it to an extent, and I just never did. Like, I literally saw Fred Flintstone right there, and I was like, no, you're just faking it, my guy. You're John Goodman. Your name literally has good in the title. Like, you can't be this guy. So it's fine. I don't have anything to nitpick or call it bad about this movie. I couldn't do it.
That's too bad. I like this movie, but I don't like it as much as I want to like it. You had Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We got mentioned earlier. In my opinion, this is a movie that I think is technically better than Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, but for some reason I was bored. And I don't really know why, because I like the characters. I think the animation is, or the CGI is good enough, like it works. I really enjoyed the part with the freezer that Lauren was talking about, like a lot. I thought it was really magical. It felt almost like Disney-esque, like you were walking into like a Disneyland kind of a thing. It felt very authentic and like you could be a part of that, and it worked for me. But I just was getting towards the end of the movie, and I literally would keep checking my phone, like, how long have we been watching this movie? It feels like it's been a really long time.
It's been 4 hours.
I don't even know why, because I like the part where John Goodman is trying to get directions on how to get up to the building up to the room they're trying to get to, and she's like, go up the stairs, turn left, go up the stairs again, go back down the stairs, go up the stairs, go backwards. Like, it's fantastic. It's very funny, and they're just like, go up that elevator, take your first left.
Yeah, because he was being a jerk to the lady, so she's like, all right, honey, you write this down, and she gives very complicated directions, and then, like, the kid pops up, and he's nice to her, and he's like, how do I get here? And she's like, oh, you just take the elevator here and turn right. It's so funny.
It's fantastic. Yeah. I like how many Harry Potter characters are in this. Like, it's crazy. Like, they got their cast from this movie. There was a too. I don't remember who the other one was, but there is one other one that is there. And I swear J.K. Rowling wrote the twin brothers based on the what were they called? The Audis? Yeah. Whatever they're called. 100%. Like 100%. I believe that was written from her watching this movie. It's really got a lot of good things going for it, for real. I wish I'd watched this when I was a kid, because I think I would have the nostalgia that you have for it. Mm-hmm. But I just don't have that. At the entire time I was like, this is still going. Ha ha ha, laugh, and then I'm like, oh, it's still going.
The other Harry Potter character is Mr. Weasley, Mark Williams.
Oh, yeah.
The Exterminator.
Yep.
Yeah, it also has Hugh Lowry in it. I don't think you made it to that point, Josh.
It's too bad.
He's a police officer.
But it's a good show. And it should be enjoyed by more people.
Yeah.
That want to enjoy it. Because I like it more than the other mini people things that Lauren loves.
Let's see.
You like it better than The Magical Legend of the Leprechauns?
Except for that one.
Trying to think of the other small ones. Oh, Tinkerbell.
Oh yeah, this is better than Tinkerbell. And maybe it was my mood. Maybe I was bored because of the particular moment. I don't know. But I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think you have to be in like a nostalgic or a comfort mood for this movie. But yeah, I've always enjoyed it. I like I like John Goodman. I didn't have the problem that Josh did. But yeah, it's really funny because did you make it to the light part where
I
he's
made
like
it
trying
to
to hit?
while they were fell out of the moving
Oh,
van.
okay.
That's where
So
I made
there-
it to. That's the last thing I remember.
Because I think if you got to the part where he's like trying to, or he's actually going after like the little people, he feels more evil at that point in the movie because he's like literally chasing after them with a hammer. And then there's this one point where Petrie gets onto the Malfoy character gets onto a light bulb, and he's like, turn the light bulb on to like make him let go. And so he's like roasting on this light bulb, and he's like waiting under it. And then the sister's trying to get him off of the light bulb, and so then he just goes swinging with the hammer towards the light bulb. But the hammer gets like stuck on the light, and it like electrocutes him. And so he's just like standing there being electrocuted. Anyway, it's yeah. I like this movie. I love this movie. I would give it an 8. I know you guys probably wouldn't.
No. The most ridiculous part of this movie is when the kid falls into the milk cart and they're chasing the milk van and they're like running. They're running just fast enough so they can't catch up. And I'm like, reach out your hand. What are you doing, people?
There's also that part where like John Goodman's just smashing the bottles. I'm like, why are you smashing those bottles? Just wait for them to get there and then smash the bottles they're on, or walk over and grab them because they're just standing there.
They're just standing there. And then there's the part at the end where they're in the closet, the supply closet, and the whole family realizes that they're in the open, and there's a shelf right there. And they don't even try to run; they just stand there like, "Come get me!"
Yeah, yeah.
It's that there is a lot of enjoyment to be had with this movie. I do think I would love this movie a lot more if I had watched it when I was a kid like Lauren. Yeah. And I would show it to my kids whenever I have them.
Yeah, it's very charming. I think I just miss movies like this where it's just meant to be charming and like exploring things. And I wish we had more movies like that where it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or I don't know. I guess that's like a little niche thing that I really like is just shrunk people navigating the world.
Do you like Thumbelina and stuff like that
yes!
too?
Except the
do.
animated Thumbelina kind of freaks me out with like everybody liking Thumbelina, and I'm like, I feel like everybody's a little bit horny in this. For Thumbelina.
I have never thought about that with Thumbelina ever in my
the
entire
beetles
life.
after her, the moles after her, the frogs after her. Everybody who sees her's like, dang. I'm like, leave her alone.
You just experienced Thumbelina way different than I.
Well, I'm a girl.
Oh, that's funny.
Watch it again. Everybody's after her.
Well, I will say this,
I think-
Conlon.
Yeah.
Harry Potter came first.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Harry Potter, the first book, was released July 2nd, 1997. The movie came out December 7th, 1997.
When were the scripts being written?
When did she start writing it? Like,
I don't know.
if we're going to go down that route. But,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't think it was that early. Cool.
What would you
I would
rate it on
probably
a scale
give-
of 1 to 10, Con?
I would probably give it like a 6.3-ish, somewhere right in there. It's not a terrible movie. What about you, Josh?
I've got to abstain. I haven't seen it.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like it would be unfair for me to give it a rating based on the like fifth of the movie that I saw.
So 1 out of 5 because it's like 10 out of 10 for what you saw, right? Just kidding.
Yeah, Josh loved it. He loved it so much he slept through it.
Yep.
He's like, I can't experience something this good.
He was so happy and at peace, he fell asleep. That's how great it is.
Hey guys, with that, that's going to be our episode. We appreciate you watching. See you on the next one.